Good morning, everybody. Today is August 31st, 2024. This is Andrew Byrne. About to drop another gold nugget of knowledge on y'all. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's pretty mild here, cloudy in the Midwest. But today we're going to talk about the Chinese elders. They're also known as the Chinese grandfathers. They're called the Dragon family. There's 4 different sanctions of them. But they all work together as one sound mind unit. They're the ones behind NESARA GESARA, which I talked about yesterday. They live in a city called Shambhala, which is underneath Mongolia. It's in Inner Earth, and it is the headquarters on Earth for the Ashtar Command, which I talked about yesterday. The Ashtar Command is led by Lord Ashtar, also known as Lucifer himself. So these dragon elders are Chinese. And I told you yesterday the Chinese are the children of Lilith and Lucifer. They're cut from a different cloth than us. They are not the seed of God, of Adam. They are the seed of the serpent. Lucifer gives much favor to these elders. They've been in the complete power of the world financially and economically since the Babylonian days. They were created in ancient Babylonia by Lucifer and Lilith, and then they controlled the whole Middle East back then through warfare and economic full control. And then they moved east to China, where they created the Chinese Peninsula. The whole Chinese region was created by these Chinese elders, the dragon families. There's 13 of them all in total, just like the 13 Illuminati bloodlines, which are also a serpent seed. They're the Draco-Reptilians' children, which are a totally different race than the dragon people. They're 2 different races with the same mother and father. The Draco-Reptilians are ruled by a white lizard named Lucifer, who's 6'7", 6'5", 270 to 250 pounds. And the royal Draco-Reptilians are all white. They have wings. They look like giant bipedal lizard dragons with snouts, sharp teeth, you name it, scales, everything. If you've ever seen Jupiter Ascending or Rising, that movie, they look just like that one creature in that movie. It's identical to what they look like. They obviously know who and what these things are because they got it to a T. It stars Channing Tatum. I think it was made like 10 years ago. You should look into that movie. There's a lot of truth in it. Like every other Hollywood movie, especially coming out now, it's all propaganda for what's coming. Anyways, there's 2 distinct bloodlines and races. That's a dragon race and a reptilian race. They're all controlled by Lucifer in Shambhala, which is an inner earth city. It's about 7 to 8 times bigger than New York City. It's thousands of years more advanced technologically than New York or any other city. It's underneath the earth. And that's where Lucifer and his white reptilian race, they're all albino, rule with the iron fist. The Chinese elders, a lot of them, the main leaders, live in Shambhala for protection, and they call all the shots and they run and own the CCP. The CCP, through corporate America, infiltrated us, and through President Obama and Hillary Clinton sold all the national forest and a lot of the homes with eminent domain to China for pennies on the dollar. And Obama finished the job in his 8 years as presidency. China owns America. They own most of our corporations and every avenue of industry. They truly own BlackRock and Vanguard. Fisk is just a puppet. just a spokesman for the company. He does not own it. He's not the CEO, truly. He doesn't call any shots. The CCP owns America. They have eminent domain over all of our national parks, about 45% of all of our homes, all of our deeds, and ownership of all of our buildings and cities are owned by China. The elders are the ones who bought it underneath Americans' noses. Our politicians sold us out to China. They legally own us. The American people aren't aware of this. I'm telling you now, most likely your home, even if you own it outright, your actual deed and ownership is owned by the HSBC or another financial tool of the CCP. The CCP secretly owns Chase and all these other banks across America. HSBC is the biggest bank, I believe, in America. Its headquarters is in Hong Kong. The owner of that is in Shambhala, and they are ruled and told what to do by Lucifer himself. He actually resides mostly underneath the Vatican in his own city underneath the Vatican. The Vatican City was built over the top of it so he can do his dirty deeds in broad daylight without any worry. It's its own country and it's protected by its own military, and no one can get in without their acknowledgement. These Chinese elders, no one knows who they truly are. They've been hidden for thousands of years. I believe some of these so-called Chinese dragon elders are not human. They're of the sea line of Lilith and Lucifer. They have a dragon-esque DNA in them, and they can live to be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years old. They are very high in IQ, and they can control probably 80 to 85% of all gold, silver, and platinum on this planet. They own the Chinese yen, which is gold backed by them, and they're the ones that are pulling all the strings with Saint Germain's help in Shambhala on how to create NESARA GESARA. NESARA is our national new beast financial system, and GESARA is the global beast financial system. You will have to take the mark of the beast, which is also known as the mark of the dragon, created by the Chinese elders in order to trade or sell amongst humanity across this planet and even universe. He will use this mechanism to have full control of every human across this planet, and he can actually activate your death or have full control of you through torture or total memory override through the chip. You will be a literally walking organic robot with Nephilim DNA or dragon DNA as soon as you take the mark of the beast. Someone asked me yesterday, if I took the snake bite, can I repent and be saved? Yes, you can. The COVID shot, also known as the snake bite, was given as a prototype for what is to come. There is a new form of pestilence hitting the planet that is going to kill 1/4 of every person on this planet, and it's going to be airborne, and they will tell you to take the mark in order to be healed and vaccinated from this epidemic. They created this disease, this pestilence themselves, so of course they already have a solution and a vaccine for it. That is what they do. They create the problem so they have full control of the situation and have a solution right away. These Chinese elders are evil to the core. They're just like the Draco reptilians. They have no empathy, no love, even for their children. They want the destruction of humanity, and they believe they are superior to us, for they are the true kin of Lilith and Lucifer. There's 13 families of the dragon families. All go by different colors of dragons, such as red, black, gold, red dragon families. There's 13 of them, like Illuminati. The Illuminati faction in the US is controlled by the Draco reptilians. The dragon family is controlled by Lucifer himself, and the white dragons, which are also known as Lucifer's main royal bloodline. They are controlled by the same person, just two sides of a different coin. The Illuminati bloodlines, those 13 families that have been controlling the world for thousands of years, are the harlot system. They will be taken over by the Chinese dragon elders, and they will be the beast, the dragon system. They already fought. The dragon families already won. Trump works for the dragon families because he works for Lord Ashtar himself. The Illuminatis are going to be held out to dry, and they're going to be killed on TV or through military tribunals to show favor of Trump and his Ashtar commands. People will follow their cue and see them as actual demigods. This dragon family leaders, the grandfathers, are actually demigods. They are a fallen angel descent. They're above they live to be thousands of years old. They have superhuman strength and super IQ. They feel like the Chinese race, being from Lilith and Lucifer, are far superior of any other race on the planet, and they feel they have a right to take over this planet by any means necessary. Through the CCP, the manufacturing giant of the world, they have created an army that is so big, vast, and highly technologically advanced that they could decimate the U.S. military within a week. They have united with Russia, and Russia has given them all their high-tech capability, military technology, and China in return has manufactured tanks and other warfare systems for Russia. They are one sound military unit working together to take over the United States in 1 day and 1 hour. They are united also with Iran, and in return, Iran gives China and Russia the most high-tech rockets capable of destroying and reaching the U.S. coastline within minutes. We have no defense against it, nor does the Iron Dome of Israel. They have hypersonic warfare missiles and drones that can literally penetrate any base or any defensive system mechanism on this planet and possibly in space. They have space-age weaponry, and China, Japan, and Russia actually control space warfare and are probably had the strongest space fleets on the planet. Unfortunately, the United States Space Force is around 4th or 5th. They're way behind in technology and warfare of these other countries, including Iran. Through Obama's help, Iran has gotten all of our top secret information and all of our DARPA and other military secrets and capabilities when he was in office for 8 years, to where they had time from there to now in order to create these futuristic weaponries that will infiltrate and destroy our country with ease. With the help of Iran, China, and Russia all joining forces, they will destroy America with ease. They're working alongside Mexico and Canada. Canada has Chinese military bases all throughout their country, all across their border of the U.S. Trudeau is a communist, and he has been working with the CCP for over 9 years. He's given them full reign of his country, and you can totally see it through his crazy governing tactics and laws. He is little by little taking the freedom of Canada, and America will follow. All of our politicians know the capabilities of Iran, China, and Russia, and they know we are defeated. They have sold the American people out, and they have helped infiltrate this country through immigration and allowing splinter sleeping cells all across this country in hundreds of thousands, waiting for a call or a cue to start attacking this country all at once. Every politician, from county to local to state to federal, all have sold us out. There is not one politician in this country that has not been blackmailed or bribed. They were all told that they will get their families and loved ones out with them when the war and infiltration starts, and invasion starts. They were lied to. They will be killed first, for they know they're traitors. And why would you ever trust a traitor of their homeland to trust them in yours? These people are fools. A lot of them are patriots. They were blackmailed through the raping or killing of children in order to gain power. They have it on videotape. That's a big reason why Epstein got arrested. He had a lot of these so-called world leaders on tape doing the most heinous snuff films and other crimes to children that you wouldn't even believe. All these elitists and globalists eat children and harvest them. They rape and pillage our women, and they have no empathy for humanity whatsoever. They feel like they're a race above us. They see us as bugs, and they want to crush us and globalize us, have full control of us as a slave race. They want to kill all of humanity and leave 500,000 peasants and slaves left on this world to serve the 1%. Their plan is already in motion. It is already sealed, signed, and delivered. They're just waiting for the exact time to strike like a snake. Trump is involved in this. He is fully controlled by Lord Ashtar, Lucifer himself. He has been brain chipped. They have full control of every memory and every decision he makes. His job was to infiltrate America and divide it through his presidency, and have Biden take over right afterwards and destroy and have immigration infiltrate our country. And they've done a perfect job of it. This country's so divided. That's why it's rotting from the inside out. It'll never regain its empire, and it'll be gone for eternity. America is New Babylon. This plan has been in process since World War II. They did the same thing to the Nazis that they're doing to America now. We are New Babylon. We will be taken out with ease. Every country in this world hates us. Mexico and all South and Central America are in on this. They have millions of Chinese troops and Russian super soldiers ready to go down south. And they have about 300,000 up on the northern border ready to go at any minute. They have over 125,000 sleeping cell agents across this country. Not to mention how many Iranians and North Koreans are here as well, ready to devastate us at call. This immigration and the loss of border control was all on purpose. Most of the people are coming through are military-aged men without women and children, and some are with women and children that aren't even their real wives or child. This has all been planned for 70 years, and the plan is well underway and executed already. We are dead men walking. We just don't know it yet. Our military is divided in half. Their half are true patriots and will be executed and destroyed within a day and an hour for this love of this country and God. And the other half is sold out and joined the winning side, which is China and Russia. They will use China's massive army. They have over 6 million troops, ground troops. 3 million of them are super soldier clones that were created underneath in my labs across China. And then there's many, and they will be ruled and commanded by the Russian special forces in command. So Russia will be in charge, and China's going to be their spearhead. Iran's going to nuke us with the help of North Korea. They're going to use North Korea as the pawn of the whole start of World War III with Iran, and blame everything on those two. And then China and Russia will infiltrate us and invade us within a day and an hour. The Chinese dragon elders are behind all this. This has been their plan from day one. They have little by little destroyed America through corporate greed, and it has worked flawlessly. The Sarah will be activated as soon The civil war starts, it will cause an economic crash, and people will be suffering from pestilence, hunger, and poverty, and they will accept a new beast system with open arms. As soon as our civil war starts in America, due to the election of Donald Trump winning over Harris, he will forcefully take over the office, and it will start a civil war. After he forcefully takes office, the civil war will start, and there will be a zombie outbreak apocalypse. The zombie outbreak, added to the civil war, will destroy most of America by itself. As that happens, an EMP will hit America, and all of our power systems and plants will be out permanently. It will take up to 10 years to fix the problem, so we are dead in the water. As soon as the EMP hits the US, China and Russia, within a matter of 3 days to 2 weeks, will invade us and knock us down like fish in a barrel. The people that survive the onslaught will be sent to FEMA camps to be re-educated or killed in gas chambers or executed by guillotine. All the Christians will be hunted for not taking the mark of the beast with the new digital currency that will run the beast system. XRP and XLM are the two main cryptos that will survive the beast system. 95% of all cryptos will go to zero and never exist again. They're all money laundering schemes. That's all they are. So elites can launder their money, such as Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created by DARPA, and DARPA used Bitcoin in order to traffic children in drugs without being traced or tracked. DARPA created Bitcoin, and the people that created the algorithm for Bitcoin was one of the Chinese elders' main computer programmers. Bitcoin's owned by the Chinese elders and the CCP. They used DARPA to create it, and they're the ones that actually put it live on the cryptocurrency market. It is what all the elites use in order to launder money and to traffic and harvest children and women and men through human trafficking. Bitcoin's main base, the brain of Bitcoin, is under the Three Gorges Dam in China. As soon as the Three Gorges Dam breaks and overflows and floods in China, Bitcoin will go to zero instantly. Whoever has Bitcoin, I recommend you sell everything you have and get out of it and invest in XRP and XLM. XRP is going to be the future utility of gold in the beast system, and XLM will be the utility of silver. Those are going to be the two biggest cryptos that you can buy and become filthy rich instantly. It'll make Bitcoin look like it was child's play. I project XRP overnight to hit $10,000. I believe that they're trading secretly in XRP at about 6,000 or 7,000 now, privately. Publicly, it's about 59 cents. So buy as many XRP as you possibly can. There's no reason why all your savings you have now, you can't use half of it to buy XRP. I highly recommend it. It'll help you get through this financial collapse. This was all planned. It wasn't spontaneous. It was executed perfectly, and it all leads back to the Chinese elders. The Illuminati are walking dead men. All the celebrities, politicians, tech giants, and giants of industry all know their time is short. They've been sold out and defeated. When the Chinese elders come for the Illuminati, they will kill them publicly through military tribunals, like I said, mostly through hanging. It will all be public, so when the Ashtar Command comes down, they'll take full credit for everything. They will have all the solutions to all humanity's problems and stop the worldwide war and everything going on. And they will prop Obama up as the new Antichrist. Saint Germain One of the Ascended Masters, the Galactic Federation, was the architect behind NESARA GESARA. He's been perfecting this system for almost 30 years, and it's up and running as we speak. They're waiting for some cue to hit to where they can activate it. And when it does, all banks and all financial institutions across the world will go out of business and close down on a holiday leave immediately and never open back up. All your assets and safety security boxes, all your checking and saving accounts will be wiped clean. You will have zero savings, zero checking, and all your security boxes and safes across the world that hold your gold, silver, and precious metals will all be gone and taken over by the government of the beast system, the one world government. So whoever has life savings, gold or silver, precious metals, and safes across the world and secure places, get them out now. Each government in this world knows exactly who has what and where it is. They have been spying on us through iPhones, computers, and can even see you through your own TV screen. They know who you are, what you're worth, and know your darkest secrets and skeletons in every closet. You cannot hide anything from these people. They watch you all day, every day, and they back it up on D-Wave computers. They know how much cryptocurrency you have, and sooner or later, they're gonna have full control of all your assets and finances. They will go door to door and take all your guns, gold, and anything of financial value out of your home while you stand there and watch. If you try to protect your assets and your family, they will shoot you on sight or take you to a concentration FEMA camp and kill you within a week or 9 days, like the Bible says. These Chinese elders are the epitome of evil. Them and the Illuminati are behind every war, every famine, every sense of suffering on this planet. We have got to fight these evil people. I do not know exactly who these Chinese elders are and what their names are. They are shadows in the darkest corner, and that's what gives them the power. You can't fight an enemy that you cannot see. Their identifications have been a mystery for thousands of years, guys. The true people in the Illuminati are shadows. You don't really know who's really in power of any country. All the president and politicians are just spokespersons for this evil cabal, an evil dragon elite empire. Jesus is knocking. Are you going to answer?